Hello, and welcome to our very latest On Point live reactions. And guys, I'm CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for rocking out with us. I feel like it's been a minute.
It's been
Literally.
long time no see. Yeah, guys.
Thank you for
If
being
you
here.
didn't know, we just wrapped up our interview with the father of Xbox, Seamus Blackley.
Yes,
What a phenomenal interview. We
it
had
was. I
such
had an
a great
amazing
time.
time. And Maurice, shout out to Maurice. Thank you so much. He says Tuesday?
Did I say Tuesday?
I said Tuesday. I
You
said
said Tuesday?
happy Thursday, you guys.
Oh,
Thirsty
damn.
Thursday.
It's
And it's a
Thursday,
thirsty
Doodle.
Thursday for the
Thursday.
ponies, right?
Everybody's letting you know. Oh, it is Thirsty Thursday.
Ah. Was this another jab from PlayStation to the ponies? Let's do
It
it on a
seems like that's the only
Thursday
time
because
they
they're
want to go.
thirsty.
Listen, what a day for us, huh?
Yes.
Busy day. 3 shows. This is the second of 3. We'll be back later tonight at 8 p.m. with our end of the month block party. Is gonna be fire. Avenge Ninja in the building.
What's up, champ?
What's up, player? Thank you for being here, homie. Thank you for
Thank
that
you
$2
so
super chat.
much.
Says
Thank you,
time
love.
to TTS,
Let's
gonna be a
go.
3.5 out of 10 state of play. Most likely,
You are
yes.
so generous out
Yeah.
here handing stars. 3.5 out of 10.
We'll see. We'll see
see.
what they got. We'll see what they got. But guys, listen. Oh, Quan, that's dope. Says I find no better company with which to enjoy plenty tears with. Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you, fam. Thank you
Indeed.
so much. We love it when you're here. We love it when you're all here rocking out. Thank you for choosing to come hang out with us and check out the show. This is gonna be a rocky ride.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
Or gallop.
the thing the thing leaked earlier. It's literally like it just seems like it's gonna be a mid show. It really depends on how this shit shows out, whether it'll be straight up doo-doo trash or whether it'll be a great show for us Xbox players because the good stuff that's in there is, multi-platform, so it's coming to us anyway. Um Eastside Vandal said, "Did I miss the state of comedy yet?" No, just in time. Just in
Just in
time.
time. Welcome, baby. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
We can't
Uh
miss this shit show.
No, we gotta see it.
We'll
We
see. We'll
gotta see
see.
it.
We'll
We gotta
see.
see what's going on in the world of PlayStation. It's been 45 years since they had
That's it. Just that.
anything else. And honestly, it's probably just gonna be more of the same shit, which is I don't know. It's funny because it's like we're gathered here today. It's almost like watching a funeral.
A
You know what I'm saying?
funeral. We're
Like
gathered here today to remind everyone that PlayStation is not making their own games.
no,
No.
no, not at all. It's a sad situation for sure. Um, I will say that when we go ahead and think about the situation at hand, where we've gone so long without anything of substance. They have 0 first party games this year. They haven't had one. I mean, technically MLB the show, but you know what we're talking about. Games that people actually give a shit about. Um, Spider-Man was their last hurrah, and that was doo-doo, right? So, your last big thing was Spider-Man. Doesn't really bode well for you, right? Like God of War was a thing before that. Again, like what are we you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? I don't know. I don't know. Well,
Oh my goodness. Have they changed the name?
where?
Twittery Snake. It
S
has an update for us.
Now we have the update. Now we have a state of piss.
Got it. That's the update.
That
Thank
is the
you,
update.
Twittery Snake. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the insight. We don't want to be saying the wrong thing out here.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So what do we think this is gonna actually be? Like, do
Oh,
we think that there's a slight chance that this thing is good, or is it just 0 chance? Like, is it just all gonna be doo-doo? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all gonna be whack stuff. I don't know. The State of Play piece of shit 5.
Yes, yes.
Fact. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we talked about the, leak earlier on Boom Show, and, there was nothing that was like, "Oh, shit,
I
that might
can't
be
wait.
crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna see yeah, you know what? 6th Layer, he's actually just telling us all why we should keep our expectations super low. I mean,
Oh,
could you have
okay.
high expectations with PlayStation? No. But we still oh my god, State of Diddy
Oh my
with Tyrese.
god. Oh my god. Tyrese.
Tyrese, the homie, that's hilarious. Um, so 6th Layer says, "A state of play just before E3 season? Oh, that's not good. No.
Mm,
No, that's not good. That's not good." Um, yeah, I don't think this is gonna bode well for them. But my real interest is afterwards on Twitter when you see all the ponies sit there and try to
to
tell
cap.
us why this was glorious and why it's such a smart idea. Okay, smart idea to have this state of play right before Xbox demolishes the world with their showcase
They could
on
not
June
come
9th.
in, they could not slide through after, right?
They
That would
cannot
just be
slide through.
humiliating, and it still is humiliating. We know the show we're waiting for, and listen, we're not gonna be impressed. I feel that coming in. But Quanda Terrible, this is how you handle it. He says, "PlayStation be wanting to party, and y'all
And you
gotta
gotta
tell them
tell them
no."
no.
Straight up, just like that.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's
Uh-oh, see money.
hilarious.
You're gonna like this one. Isai Vandal,
Why would I like that? W
State of Brown Mustard,
why would I like that? There's no
because
part of us
because you hate
mm-mm.
mustard? State instead of a state of play,
No,
state of
never.
brown mustard?
You
You
know
don't get
what?
it?
State of Mustard might be more interesting, to be honest
That's
with you.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel that, I feel that. Creed 20 Blaster, my brother, thank you, man, for being here. Says, "I love the epic interview, Doodle and CMoney with the legend,
Thank
Seamus
you.
Blackley." Thank you.
Thank you. We had such a great time. That was pretty amazing.
It was. It was. Yeah, he's super dope. He's super dope. That was
Yes,
really, really
he
cool. I'm intrigued. You saw what he said. Drop some cryptic knowledge on us that something's coming. Bill Gates investing in it. You know what I'm saying? Something is gonna be big. I'm pumped, man.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's gonna be dope. Um, but yeah, the pony cope is gonna be strong after this. I can already sense it. They're gonna be explaining, and they're gonna all try to sell us on why Concord is gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? Which honestly, Concord is the biggest mystery, right? Because the trailer they showed us was nothing, right? Was nada. It was a hamburger jiggle simulator, right? So that's the biggest place that they can surprise us if it's gonna be something that looks cool, but I feel like they don't have the capability. Who's the team who's making that game? Tell us, chat. I don't fucking remember. Is one of the new teams. Is not, Jade Raymond. She's making Fairgrounds or Fair whatever the fuck. Concord, don't know who I don't remember who is made by. Um, but, I mean, let's be clear. It's it's going to fail. You know what I'm saying? It's going to fail. How about this fucking beef? Not beef, but like how they just came out and they told us that all their games that are live service are gonna be going day and date in
Oh,
PC.
I'm hoping we get some answers for that. I wanna hear a little
Yeah,
bit about it.
the games of service games are coming day and date to PC. And I'm intrigued to see if they're gonna drop that right now during this show. Is that why Herman Holmes jumped ahead and put it out there? So we're
Oh.
gonna see, day one PC and PlayStation. You know, it's funny, okay? It's funny that they keep moving the goalposts, right? So before their games will never come day and date on PC, and then now they're gonna come day and day on PC, so now that's acceptable. It's
That's okay,
smart.
yes.
It's smart of them to do. This is moving the goalposts at its finest.
Well,
Alright.
this is what they do, baby. You know what I mean?
It is what they do. It
They
is what they
move
do.
accordingly for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, shout out to you guys for rocking out with us here.
Thank you, you guys.
Uh, you just like you guys said, for us, we wouldn't rather be anywhere else than watching this shit show with you guys. You know what I'm saying? At least with you guys, we have good company, you know?
Yes.
This is this is gonna be a sad situation. You know, on a side note, while we have a couple minutes, who the fuck does PlayStation think they are? Tomorrow we're gonna have a show. Why? Who do you like? They really they feeling themselves that much? They think that they should just pop up and be like, "Yo, we're having a show tomorrow." You know why they won't do it? Do anybody know why?
Well, listen, I honestly think that they didn't wanna leave much room or space for people to speculate and, like, talk about what
Yes,
could possibly be taking place, hype something up that, they're not even hyped about. We saw the last
facts.
show they had for 90 freaking minutes, that snooze fest. If this shit start off in that direction, we're all gonna be napping together, you guys. This is gonna be a new thing. Napping
Facts.
online on a stream.
I just
Courtesy of State of Piss.
courtesy of State of Piss. I mean,
Provided by PlayStation.
that's all they can provide right now, right? Like they have nothing coming. This is all filler bullshit. I hope we see some games that interest us for Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, the multi-plats that they're gonna be showing. I hope they look good. I hope we see multi-platform games finally dive into next gen, you know, so we can have something that is third party that's pushing next gen, not just Xbox who's doing it. Um, so I hope we get something that's decent, that's gonna be playable on Xbox, that's gonna look phenomenal. The supposedly that Dynasty Warrior game is gonna be here. I mean, that hasn't been a it game in a long time, you know what I'm saying? But maybe they're gonna come with some new tech. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Any multi-platform game that you guys want to see here or think will be here? Let us know.
Let
Eastside
us know.
says
Tell us what you think.
facts. Eastside says all these games will look interesting for Xbox. Facts. Facts. Listen, we know that these games, the vast majority of them are gonna be multi-platform. So
I think the secret's out. They're not making any games. And before they used to kind of like cover up and put things together in a way that it seemed as if these third party games were, first party. But I think the secret's out. I think everyone's on to the situation that PlayStation is facing at the moment. The curiosity for me that is going to be sealed with this show, is the PlayStation 5 Pro real or not?
uh,
Is it a myth? We'll find out.
10 seconds. So can you guys hear? Let's just do a test,
Yes.
a check. Everybody can hear everything good. Ryuar says state of cancel
Yes.
games.
Guys,
Snooki,
get
what's
ready.
good, fam?
What's up, love? Get ready for the state. We keep
State
clicking
of
it. Look how
canceled
excited
games
we
and
are by your
remakes.
comment, Ryuar. State of
Facts.
canceled games and remakes. Get ready.
Y'all, this show turns out to be amazing. Hype, not a chance on the terrible facts. Facts. They would need actual good first party games to make it amazing. And we know that's what ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Oh, so
Look,
dramatic.
putting their games everywhere. I saw the red, I see the green. Damn.
Ooh. Becca, thanks for Hypercharge. I ended up pre-ordering. Thanks for our review on Hypercharge.
You love.
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
god. Is it another fucking countdown?
Oh, of course. They're not
Goddamn
ready.
PlayStation.
They're not ready.
What the fuck
You're
is
sitting
this?
in the back like, not ready for this shit. Not ready for this shit.
They're having
Not ready
they're
for
second
this
guessing themselves. They're
shit.
having doubts. They're like, oh, fuck it, just pull it out, pull it. Take out that game. Ain't nobody want to see that one. Damn it, why did we do this?
Yo, state of countdowns.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
All right, let's see if there's another fuck.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's see. Mature content. Wow. It's mature, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today, they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord galaxy. Enjoy.
All right. Let's see. Oh, they have real people in their little logo.
Oh, jukebox.
Guardians of the Galaxy vibe.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
Oh, no. Do not trust him.
Oh, where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then that was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button,
Tamar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Shield out! Well played. You are wounded.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Lennox!
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Got him.
I am developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
Enough. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you let
Remember
go,
what
I
you believe me.
swear I will lean
Oh,
into
look, there they are.
Hi.
I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
Well, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll have
scaffolding.
no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
It looks so much
definitely
better.
It's definitely like a Guardians of the Galaxy rip-off.
It is.
The
But
CGI. So what does the game look
Concord
That's
is a
the thing, I wanna see
5v5
gameplay,
first-person shooter
and
set in the vibrant sci-fi universe
problem
of the
is I'm also
Concord
getting
galaxy.
a little.
In Concord,
also getting a
from the
little bit
moment
of,
you
like,
log on,
Suicide
you are
Squad
part of
vibes,
the
though.
crew of the North
like? Yeah,
Star,
let's hear
a
what
group
they're
of guns for hire known in our galaxy as Free Gunners. Free Gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive Free Gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
All
I
right.
guess
let's
not
see.
everything can be Hellblade.
Free gunning.
Right?
It's our
That shit
work,
took a massive
but it's our work.
drop in
And we
Yeah.
quality
don't take it for
in terms
granted.
of gameplay.
Being a
Holy
free gunner
shit.
means, well,
Oh my
you're
god.
free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves. A chance to be someone.
All right.
Am I crazy or like Hello Nintendo?
Oh, what?
Hello Nintendo? It looks like a Nintendo game.
Need a second to fix
I don't know
myself
what I'm
up.
watching right now.
Exactly.
I don't know if we thought that it's like a blue-legged Destiny.
It's really bootlegged.
Why not?
They had
And in the
one
wild,
shot.
it's anyone's game. You
You
won't survive on your
It
own.
doesn't even matter.
Target blinded.
That's not real fire.
Finally, to battle. Endless rage!
Dude,
We risk our lives every day
there's no
to
part
do
of
the
this that
job.
looks exciting,
Oh,
bro.
clear
I'm
way.
Absolutely
sorry.
not.
I can't read that right now. I'm gonna go
It
back
looks
and look.
crappy. Look at that world, dude. What are we talking about here?
This
That
crew
is
will
not
go
impressive,
anywhere.
fam. That is not impressive.
Take any
Big Nick
job,
says the demo version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Face
Facts.
any
Thank you for
enemy.
reading that for 3 months, man.
Thank
for
you,
being
Bob.
here, bro. What am I looking at?
It's it lacks so much detail, so it all looks like
we're the free gunner crew of the
Together.
North Star. And together,
Wow.
we're going to make our mark on
Jesus
this galaxy.
That's why they stole that CGI shit first. To try to
pump you up, but even the CGI
Would
to
you
a
like
certain
to join us for a
extent, it
game
wasn't
night?
impressive.
With Concord, we lean on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced
might have
FPS
been
that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation with
focused
tight
more
core
attention.
movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
It doesn't
We
even
ended up
look this
finding
good, bro.
ourselves influenced a
look
lot by
inviting.
fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game. So whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match.
I have no
There are healing
interest to hear him
pads,
talk
wall
about this
blocking
shit.
domes,
Because
explosive
why is he
traps,
excited?
lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your
Yo,
team
you
or disrupt your
own
enemies.
Destiny.
Coordinated teams can set up and
This
plan ahead, and
looks
depending on
worse
where and when
than
it happens,
Destiny
players can shift the
multiplayer. Like,
battlefield to their advantage.
Not even Destiny's game.
We've
like,
got
their battles,
everything
they're
from
crucible.
mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills,
Yo,
and wide-ranging
so
perspectives
bad,
to the
dude.
crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job, They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd, 2024.
Oh, man. Not a good way to open the show. They
No.
thought that this was going to be the banger.
Yeah, they thought
So
this
they
was the
started
winner
the show
chicken
with
dinner.
it. Meanwhile, our last show that we started, the showcase with the table, right? Come on, man. Out of war, Ragnarok on PC. Woo-hoo! Oh God, good connection.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm, reasonable person.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos?
War is coming. The prophecy saved them until it leads to Ragnarok.
Concord with 15 minutes. Jesus, this is 15 minutes?
You will die,
Wow.
Kratos of Sparta.
Cookie Jackson, boring.
Next.
Jesus.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve. We
Oh,
haven't
they
yet
had
considered.
years
We
to
have
make this
guests.
look better.
Yep. They're too fast. Look out!
Wow.
Wait, only
Dude,
by
2 years ago, this game didn't look good. We have Hellblade now, bro. How you gonna show up with this?
This is not enough.
Wow. Hey, so far 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Wow. Yeah, Overwatch clone is what people were saying.
God of mid.
Facts. All right. Is this that game? Phantom Blade Zero.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food.
Rise of the Ronin again. Oh, is this Destiny? Was it? Dynasty
Perhaps
Warriors?
this is heaven's way of lamenting
Dynasty
the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of people on screen. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people on screen. That looks impressive. This game looks better, but I can see where they spent the power. It's not on PlayStation 5 only. Get the fuck out of here.
Momo,
I wish they had less.
I think I was
and
dreaming.
looked a bit better.
It wasn't a dream.
Arms are pretty
We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Is this that game? Is this that?
The path of a stylist is
All right, we're
never
looking at
easy.
this.
So, are you ready for it? Ready. Ready.
Jazzy.
I mean, graphically, it looks pretty good, but what the hell are we watching? Weird. Super weird. But the environment is fucking crazy. That's beautiful. Picture game? Only women characters, apparently. Is that the Nintendo song?
It sounds like Mario Odyssey,
Mario
a
Odyssey?
bit. The music is jazzy. I'm
This is like
pretend
Princess
snapping my
Cinderella.
fingers. You'll know.
Infinity Nikki.
Is it you
Test
who pursues infinity?
2024.
Or is infinity awaiting you?
It
I don't know
looked
who
good
did that lady's
close
makeup.
up. Is it like Bayonetta that when
I don't know what that game
zoomed
is.
in, it looks good?
What's this?
I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands. Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
Okay.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Okay.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not
That's a
betray
beautiful
this
shot.
world.
Ballad of Antara. That looks pretty good. Looks like that's multi-type too. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Ballad
it
of
has a beautiful
Antara.
element.
Ballad of Antara.
Not Hellblade, but
Oh, God.
VR too.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool. There is no hope here. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground! The power of our god is immeasurable!
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
I dances Behemoth. I mean, listen, there's only so many VR games. We got a goddamn PlayStation VR 2. It'd
I'm
be
just
nice to
glad
have
there's a
something to
VR
play.
game
There's another
that's
one. Shit.
releasing. Maybe.
Alien?
Alien.
I mean, that might be dope because it looks like they're going the Alien Isolation route, which was creepy as fuck. Meanwhile, these are probably multi-plat too. I could probably just play them on my MetaQuest 3.
That's a great question.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Marvel.
Yes, that new that mobile game was supposed to
All realities converge here.
They've already had a beta.
Destiny awaits.
Is this multi-plat too?
Stronger together. Unleashed! Who needs a power
I
up?
feel like we're like,
Free fire
I
zone.
don't know, 10 years ago,
Yes.
people were trying to compete with Overwatch. Like, why are we bringing this back?
Healing power.
Hoping something will stick.
Baby.
I mean, just one of those, like, these heroes would never do this. Just saying, like, they don't just sit there and
Gonna get sticky.
I mean, it's fine.
Feel the wrath of the
Drink that, I guess. Jacob said, "That's Joshua Cast. There's 15 minutes left to the
Thank
show. The last 10 games. What the fuck?"
Let's see
Jacob,
how
thank you both for the
mankind has
podcast.
conquered
Says,
space.
they said 14 games. This is the sixth game, and it's been 21 minutes of 30. That's wild. That's wild. I don't know.
Oh, July for the beta.
Oh shit. Zamiro, this guy hasn't swung his sword once.
It started off and I wanted to like it.
Is this just a runaway game?
Apparently.
This motherfucker just keeps running away.
How to be a punk ass bitch.
Where the winds meet. In development for PlayStation.
In development.
But like, seriously though. Oh, here's one of the.
Hello, friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh, Until Dawn.
Nice one.
That looks
You
rough.
can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Save tonight.
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of dawn.
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Mike, Emily?
This doesn't look any better than I remember it.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed. No! We should stay put right here until dawn.
Jessica!
You can't let me die!
It does remind me of how good this game was, though.
It
Until Dawn.
Yes, it seems like a game I would enjoy.
PC. Yes.
Let's go.
We're gonna get it on PC so we can actually get it where it might look good. The price was increased to 5% of that shit. The homie creature was last. I think, brother, looking at my wall is more epic than this shit. Facts, dude. Thanks, bro.
Ogden was once a peaceful land, but each day descends further into madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The counts
Is this Path of Exile
once
2? I
our
was about to talk
protectors
shit, but I do
have
like
turned
I
us.
think this is that Diablo like
Now they come for me.
I think it's out on
Yes, Diablo vibe. Style.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this, guys. This is coming on Xbox.
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
But I need not do it alone.
Couch co-op?
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Shit.
It's going down for us.
Let's fucking go.
Crossplay.
Let's fucking go. That's Exile. That's fire. That's fire. Yes. Me likeys. Me likeys.
Let's get it.
But that's multi-plat, so it is what it is.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was just. It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here. I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please. No, please.
It showed better than last time. Yeah, the Silent Hill transmission. All right.
Yes, it doesn't look amazing though. It lacks a lot.
Capcom announced
but
this next
it
game last
looks
December,
like
offering
a-
just a glimpse of what's in store for their
a good game
celebrated
to play.
franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
On the multi-plat.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
Dude, what is that lip sync, bro?
I hope we find them soon.
So little effort.
Look!
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack, we'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm.
Sandstorm looks dope.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
All right, this kind of looks cool. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. Oh, wow. Gun turns into a knife turns into a gun. The scale is pretty impressive.
Yes.
Like those animals are huge, and their animation is pretty dope.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this
like
expedition. Thank you, sir.
People trash. That's pretty sick.
I wish the animals, the fur, that it looked better, right?
I mean,
2025.
I feel like it looked decent with that. I think that the what didn't look great was like the people, like they're emoting. I think it's time for us to get past this shit and start getting into something better. Oh, there's your Astro Bot. Let's see. Obsessed with this fucking controller. Oh my god, is it a flying game? Oh.
What did you say your name was?
This is one of their more creative games.
Yeah. Which is funny because they wanted to they closed all of their Japanese studios
Yes.
and just left this one.
Yes, it was at the cost of everything else.
I mean, they're trying their best to turn him into
Oh my gosh, did they?
into
Yes.
their Mario.
So, yeah, that's cool.
It's the nostalgia that they play in.
Yes,
That's all
they're
do,
turning
bro.
them into like the other characters.
This was pretty wild.
Yes, this is gonna be good. The first one was great. And it is Quando Terrible says, where is it? His ship is a PS controller. How pretentious can you get?
I don't know if you're
Yes.
reading. Are you reading something?
They can hear me, yes.
Can't hear. Just wait till it's over.
Astro Bot. September 6th.
That looked
That I'm going to play.
that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. I didn't think.
Be
that
sure
they
to
could
visit
make
PlayStation blog for
Astro
more on the
Bot
games
where
you
I
just
would wanna
saw,
buy it,
as well as
considering that we played it for
PlayStation.com for
free
the latest on Days of
from
Play. This
to
global
launch.
celebration
This is
runs
so
through June 12th,
creative, though.
with
Yeah,
deals
it
on
looks
PlayStation
pretty
Store,
creative.
great new
It's
content
funny. It's
coming to
literally like
PlayStation
the only
Plus, and
Japanese
much more.
studio that they have. I think the girls will like it. They're the ones who pretty much beat the other one.
It's definitely a great game to play with your kiddos. And I was reading Quan's message. His ship is a PlayStation controller. How
How
pretentious
pretentious can
can
you
you
get?
get? It is
Exactly.
very
And then they
involved
use
in everything they
then they
are.
use the other thing, the PlayStation
Yes,
itself as
it's
a rocket.
everywhere.
They use it a few times. It's like, okay, come on,
The
guys.
first game was the same way as well.
Okay. So what did we just
Witness?
experience? Um, I don't know. I don't know what we just witnessed. All right. First of all, let's find what's that next thing? The blooper
Silent
shit.
Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill. Right. So where is that? Is that on their own shit, or is that gonna follow up here? Uh, don't know.
We have Creed 20 Blaster. Thank you
My
so much
opinion.
for that $2 super
Oh
chat.
yes. Thank you, bud, for being here, man. Appreciate it. €2 super chat. Thank man. It says my opinion, Capcom saves the day with this. Yeah, I mean, but this is multi-plat, right? So if like you're man, I said to oh yeah, and Phantom Blade Zero, Twitter Snake says Phantom Blade Zero didn't show up. I said it wasn't a real game, he said. Okay, so this is the thing.
We're at the next spot.
No,
Is there
no,
a
no. I
countdown?
gotta
Yes.
no, I gotta go. So I said on Boom Show, he kind of preemptively said he would give this a 6 based off what was leaked. I said 6, maybe 7, depending on what they show. But they didn't show really like anything that was like super crazy. I like the where was that other shit? Path of Exile, multiplat, that's super dope. Ballad of Antara. That shit looked crazy. I don't know if that's a PlayStation game or
It does
what.
have some beautiful elements. It's a 2025. It didn't
Is it 2025 game?
Yes.
It looked good though. Like that looked like all right, that's a dope looking game. But outside of that, I mean, honestly, Monster Hunter looked fine, right? Like it wasn't the most crazy thing. They had that Behemoth VR game that looked pretty dope. Concord was the biggest joke. Um
That was
super
yeah.
like I can't even understand what took place there. You understand what I'm saying? Like
That
that was
was
an
a
embarrassment.
disappointment, to
That was
say
an
the
embarrassment.
least. Not something I'm looking forward to in any way. Um, I was not impressed. It
No.
lacked, it lacked a lot of detail. It did.
You
Um,
know,
I don't know where you guys stand with this game, but, like, it wasn't dynamic where you can look at it and have anything stand out in any way. It was just very bland and it had no depth. So for me, like, it's funny when it started and it was, they were showing the cinematics and they're falling
yeah.
off and you see the wind kind of pressing their faces around. You're like, "Okay, well, let's see what else you've got." But when it got to the gameplay, it was like, "What am I looking at
Immediately
here?
it went to
What
shit.
are we?
Immediately it went to shit.
Where
If that
are we? What are you guys doing?"
listen, if that was I mean, they literally do the same thing as Overwatch 2, right? Overwatch has
Old
those
school
really high
Nintendo came to
produced
mind, not fully old school, but, like, something that you would see maybe there with the little the way they do the grass and the flowers around the floor, the fire that they tossed around,
yeah.
that did not look like freaking fire. Come on, look at where we are
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So they pretty much this is like their Overwatch wannabe. And they did the same thing. Like on Overwatch, you go ahead and you watch that shit, and it's a fucking um dope ass cinematics, and then you get to the regular game and it's just bland, right? Like how you gonna this is the thing, you're starting up your own show, right? You're putting everything together. You got Concord queued up, and you're like, all right, this is our game, this is our game. how you gonna get outdone by another game that you put on the showcase that's not yours? Because I tell you right now, if I had to choose one of those games to play, I'll absolutely play the Marvel one versus that shit show
Yes,
of
yes.
Concord.
Not that I'm lining up to go ahead and play it, but yeah, out of the 2 for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it really wasn't, man. Honestly, I really thought this was going to be a 6 or a 7. See, I be giving these motherfuckers too much credit. I'd be like,
Yes. Well, no, I
maybe they're
don't
going to
think you're
show up to the
giving them
party.
credit. I think you're giving the third party, like multi-plat, the room to come and save them. But when you're looking at a show and you know it's from PlayStation and you're like, okay, well, what do you got? And what they've got is not there or is lacking. It's a disappointment. Regardless of how prepared you are to come in and see that. No PlayStation 5 Pro? So is this not a real thing? Is
Well,
this another confirmation that it's not?
well,
We'll
the
see.
new thing is that it's going to happen
During the fall.
in September they're going to announce it. It's like,
Kinda
okay,
like they did with the Spider-Man no, but that was announced previously, right?
all
And
right,
I
all right.
believe it sold in September, but the
So,
pre-orders came up, I believe, during the summer, if I'm remembering correctly. So following, Concord, God of War, PC.
yes. So that was doo-doo, right? Like that was super whack. Like how you gonna come out with a PC trailer and don't have it look better? That shit looks like a 2-year-old game. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit does not look like they enhance anything. Widescreen, why? So I can see more of that trash ass place in one shot. I'm good. Thanks. Did you write down all of them?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what's next? Because that shit was crap.
Okay, real quick, let's set up the clock because, Eric says over here, start the clock for bad Xbox rumors. You ain't lying. It's
Facts.
about that time.
Facts.
Okay, so Dynasty Warrior multi-plat. It's up for
Dynasty Warrior looked okay. It didn't look super exciting or anything. It didn't look
that's
like,
literally what I
yo,
wrote. It looked okay.
yeah, like it looked okay. Nothing special, nothing wild.
I wish it was
Um,
less populated and more detailed. That was a
well, honestly,
lot.
this is the thing. I feel like that because the whole premise of Dynasty Warriors is you're fighting a bunch of people. So that's why when I looked at it, I kept saying, like, how many people are there is impressive, right? And it's like you kind of have to lean in to
What it
how many
is,
people are
right?
on the screen because that's
Because
what's gonna
that's
blow
what
your
they're
mind.
trying to kind of
Yeah.
conquer.
So I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like I'm
don't
like,
wish that there was a bit more I get that that's the goal, but a little bit more balance where maybe there was a little less and a little more impressive, like because it did start off and it was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then it kind of died out just a bit. Um, so I don't know.
um, like I said, I mean, for that type of game, I'm not like super in to those types of game anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the oh my god, you know,
Because the excitement for it dies very quickly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like after you do that a little bit, it's kind of like okay, like I get it, you know, fine. It's a fine enough looking game.
Did
Um,
you read,
Oh, the homie Jacob Nova.
Jacob?
Thank you, brother, for that $2 super chat.
Thank you
Says
so
they
much.
said 14 games. Was that really 14 games? Well, no, we're gonna count right through it now.
We're
So
gonna see.
okay, so we have he came back with another super chat.
Yes.
Thank you. God damn it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Thank you
Says,
so much,
want to
Jacob.
know a fun strategy? Show a game that you think will be your biggest hit, but can be seen as a big flop right away for the first 15 minutes. Facts. You literally gave us 15 minutes on that doo-doo. And again, knowing full well that later on in your own show, you're going to have something that looks better. Like that is whack. So bad. So bad. So see, boss Sean, what's up, player? It's gonna be here in a
What's
little while,
good?
hour and
Thank you for
20
being
minutes
here,
or
love.
so. He's gonna be on a block party.
Yes.
Gave it a 6. So, I mean, listen, some games are going to resonate more with other people. Gordon gave it a 5. This is what we're going to do. Let's run down through each game, baby girl, and then we'll
Yes.
give it like you give your score, I'll give my score after we kind of just look
Infinity
through it again.
Nikki is up next.
Okay, that was the girl game
Yes.
that was literally
With the
just
kitty.
like I could see like the girls liking that game. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to, I don't know, play it.
I feel like that was I'm not even sure about that. I do feel like, the jazzy music, though, that's the one thing that I was like, "Let's go. Let's hit it."
But it was
And
beautiful though.
it
Like this is one
was
of those games where if it was
beautiful,
free, I would
spec
fuck with it
yes,
just to
especially
experience it.
those close-up moments, they looked really, really good. It made me feel like, "What am I looking at here? Is this like a Bayonetta situation where you get really close and it looks good?" And then you pull back and maybe you'll lack. But the world that they try to create or created, it's really dainty, really cute.
Okay, what was next?
So that one is Q3 2024. Ballad of Antara. That's a 2025. It has some beautiful elements, in my opinion.
Ballad of Antara, that's the one. That shit look fire. That looks really good.
I'm not as impressed as you are, but there's
I
room.
think graphically it looked really good. I was really impressed with it. Um, but I'm trying to figure out like what are these games, right? So like is that a PlayStation game? I don't think they said PlayStation exclusive,
They did
right?
not.
So I mean that one I'm pretty sure it's probably multiplat. It looked good, man.
The
That one
great
looked
thing
good.
is that things that you're interested in, if they're going to PC or other platforms, it will look better, right? So if it's not that great, then, you know,
Yeah.
there's
And
space.
Furious One says, "What's up, fan? Thank you for being here."
What's up,
Says, "Didn't
baby?
see any true next gen games."
Absolutely
No,
not.
that is
No,
facts.
no.
Look, Ryu R Gaming already spelled that shit out. What's up, fam? Says
What's
Hellblade
up, baby?
2 still has better graphics than anything shown on PlayStation 5.
Absolutely.
Facts. Yeah, it's just, I mean, let's be real. Eh, Hellblade 2 solidified Xbox as the only next gen box until further notice. Like, I don't see anything coming out that's even anywhere near this level. So,
So
okay,
we're
what was
moving
next?
on to VR2, right? And we're looking at Skydance Behemoth.
Behemoth looked pretty cool, but I saw Fillmore. Was it Fillmore who said that those games were all just already on Meta Quest 3, which means I could just do it right now and not have to use that shitty ass PlayStation VR 2.
And then we have Alien.
Alien, the only reason that shit might be crazy, and again, if it's on Meta, that would be the place to do it. But the only reason is that Alien Isolation was creepy as fuck.
Yes, there was a lot of, dark and pop-up situations where if this is your type of style and you like those scare jumps, I think that this will be pretty cool, especially with the VR. I'm just glad that they included VR, right? And that we're seeing some games finally being released for it.
Yeah.
Um, so
About
that's
time.
where it's at.
The homie Cyber Type 1 man says
What's up,
Hellblade
love?
2 instantly spoiled us on visuals. Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Fillmore Pocket says Aliens was announced for MetaQuest last year, is coming out this fall on all VR. Okay, well,
Yes, holiday 2024.
if we want it, we'll get it on Meta.
Okay, we're moving on to Marvel Rivals, July 2024 for the beta.
Who? What game?
Rivals.
Oh, the game that rival Concord. Right? Marvel Rivals?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've said it, I've said that 3
You said
times.
rivals. I just needed to hear the Marvel part to make sure I
I
knew
said it
what you were
first,
saying.
love.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. That's why I was confused.
Oh my goodness, my
Yeah.
pen.
So that looked better than Concord by a mile. So that was pretty bad. Avenged Ninja said I had to leave the state of piss poor games, made me furious. I get it, man. I get it. There's really not, I mean, dude, there's not a lot. There's not a lot here, man. If I yo, if this was an Xbox show right now, like, what the fuck did we just see? What the fuck did we just
Absolutely,
see?
absolutely, and this is the thing. It's all, um, man, it's all related to the situation,
Yeah,
right?
so Eastside Vandal says NetEase and Xbox are buddies, rivals is multi-plat. So they already have Xbox already has the better Concord on their system. Man,
Hey, next up, we saw Everstone Where the Wind Meets, and it's in development.
that was just like, what the fuck am I watching? He kept going backwards. Like he didn't swing. Like they literally didn't put an attack animation in for him. He's just dodging the whole time and
Just
walking backwards.
dodging, moving back. Can you fight? That's the question,
Seriously, like,
right?
what are we
What are we
doing?
doing here?
I don't fucking understand, man. Vince C says this PlayStation show is so bad. It really is, dude. It really is. Um, where is it? Right here. Hold on. Somebody wrote it. Oh, right here. Furious one. Sony Pony Broken Games HDR gave the show a 4. I'm telling you, these ponies are getting sick of this shit. They're getting sick of it, dude. They don't want to fucking like they keep waiting and they're not feeling
I
it.
think they're losing that patience and that loyalty that they're known for. But I think it's also a catching it nice and raw, right? That raw reaction where they haven't had a moment to go regroup and say, okay, how am I gonna spin this out? So when you do get those moments that comes once in a blue, it's kind of like, okay, well, got you in your feelings.
Indeed. All right. What else did they show us?
Okay, so this one, okay, we're talking about Until Dawn, fall 2024. It's going to PC, PlayStation 5, and I'm not listen, it's my type of game. I
On
feel
PC.
like this is something that I'm gonna go ahead and play.
Yeah, I think on PC we'll snatch it up so it could look good because honestly, that's an old ass game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's like wiping off the Vaseline and,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, here we go.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This is the way to step in.
Sir X-Men, the homie, thank you bro for being
What's
here,
up,
man.
baby? Thank
Appreciate
you
you.
for
Thank you
being
for that
here.
$2 super chat. Says Concord is a knockoff of Overwatch. That is a fact. Yeah, and it's not even like a good one. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that'd be horrible. Oh, RJ, the truth
What's up,
lies.
RJ?
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. It says breaking news. PlayStation will be selling Concord at Dollar Tree store since
Oh,
Concord is the dollar version of Overwatch. LOL.
damn.
Facts. Facts. Twitter Snake says Until Dawn still looked like a PlayStation 4 game to me. It did. That's why
It did.
I play it on PC at like the max of everything so that Doodle never played it and I remember that shit was a fun.
Yeah, it
That
seems
shit was good.
like something I'll enjoy. Okay, so let's move on to Path of Exile, couch
Fire.
co-op, cross-play, cross progression, and multi-plat.
Yes. Yes. Path of Exile is fire. That's coming everywhere. 100%. It's a beautiful thing. Um, oh my God, Starkey Love says just came back from my walk, so I didn't watch. How many of those games were multi-platform? A good amount, but even then, um, it was a
It needed
bad
a
show,
hero
bro.
to do it.
It was a bad
It
show. It was
needed
a
a
bad
hero.
show.
It needed a hero for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't like nothing exciting, nothing definitive that was like, oh man, this is dope. I mean, we've just gone back through the beginning of the show, and aside from something that looked interesting, which looking interesting don't mean shit because the game has no fucking release date. That was it Alta, whatever the fuck. That was the best one that I saw, and it was still has no release date or nothing. So that's
Are you
2025.
talking about Ballad of Antara?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
2025, yes.
2025. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, nah, nah. Go ahead, man. What's next?
Let's go. Silent Hill 2, October 8th, 2024. Um It's not impressive, but it draws me in. The style draws me in.
Well,
So
the transmission is gonna start in a little bit, so we'll watch that. It's a few minutes and it'll start. I mean, it looked better than last time. That's the only thing I can say about it in any certain way. I don't think it looks great. I don't think that I look at this and see, oh wow, look at the remake. You know what I'm saying? Like Capcom did Resident Evil 2 and 3 and 4, and it was like, yo, look at the
yes,
old game, look at this remake,
yes.
amazing. Like this obviously looks better than the PlayStation 2 versions or the PlayStation 1. I don't even remember when this game came out, but it obviously looks way better than that, but it still looks like a bad game now. You know what I'm saying? Like like the like yeah, you remade it, but you didn't
See, that's
remake it to be best. You remake
yes,
it just
that's
to
the thing.
be
You brought up an
average.
excellent point, like the Resident Evils. Yes, you go ahead and you get in there and you're like, "Oh, okay, yes, this was worth it," right? And I think the problem, even if the style of game kind of like draws you in, there are so many games releasing so often that if you are not coming in correct, and that's the problem, I think, for a lot of these games, they're not necessarily coming in to put up a fight, right? Coming correct. And if you are not, I mean, the competition out there is just cutthroat. There's so many options,
Oh shit. Look at Fillmore
especially when we're
Pockets.
talking about having to buy the games, right?
Well, that's the biggest problem. Like, I don't wanna
Yes.
buy that
So
game.
why
You
would
know
I
what I'm
go
saying?
ahead and buy when I can go into Game Pass and have a variety of games and I can go ahead and find something that gives me the same exact fix?
Facts. So, Fillmore Pocket says Until Dawn is a single player game published by Sony. I thought Herman said single player games wouldn't be going to PC day and day.
Oh,
Will all remakes be released at the same time on PlayStation 5 and PC? Well, they just didn't they announce God of War?
they did.
Well, but I guess maybe he's thinking about remakes like
Well, he's saying day and date.
yeah, so like a old game being remade to now.
Yes, it's essentially a new game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The homie Creed 20 Blaster Man, thank you, brother, for being here. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much for
love.
that $2 super chat. Says Concord wants to be funny, but it's funny Grinch. Listen, I can tell you right now that that was a game that has no idea
What
what
it
it's
wants to
doing.
be.
It's so desperately trying to copy Overwatch again by putting these high quality CG scenes and then
And
completely throwing it out the
that
window.
is even questionable when you think of high quality and what defines high quality nowadays. And I agree with you. It wants to be something and it doesn't have originality or authenticity. That's lacking. And if you're lacking that as well as a graphically impressive, right, game, then we have a problem.
Yeah, agreed. 100%. The homie RJ, the truth lies.
What's up,
Thank you, brother, for
RJ?
being here, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate you.
love.
Thank you for that $5 super chat. It says IGN seems to be pumped for the state of play, and I'm not surprised. Let me guess, it's a 10 out of 10 for them. Oh God. Well, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, obviously it's IGN. So
That's never mind. I was gonna get naughty. Never mind. That's a fake pump.
so Cypher Type 1 again just says it right now. A remake is supposed to look like it belongs with the rest of the games in the generation it released in, right? So it's supposed to look now like it's next gen now, but it doesn't. And I mean, it's been a really long time since that game came out. And I guess Capcom spoiled us, showing us what you can do if you actually gave a fuck
Yes.
about, your games and taking the old ones
Remaking.
and remaking them. Matter of fact, we know they're remaking part one now, which that I can't wait to fucking see. That's gonna be dope. But yeah, this was just disappointing. I mean, oh shit.
Shall we go down the list? We have a few more. So we have
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Wilds 2025
That's a multi-plat. Keep going.
and Astro Bot.
That's how they close the show.
That's how they close the show.
That looked better than I thought it was gonna look.
Absolutely.
I said on Boom Show that I wouldn't be buying that game, and we might get the game.
Yes, absolutely. I think our kiddos are going to be excited and I'm going to be happy to play it with them. I do think that that is one of their more creative games where it seems to have some thought behind it, even though it is self absorbed. They put in a lot of elements from their own characters and the PlayStation, kind of like the history throughout. Um, I do find the way that they do incorporate those things are extremely creative and original.
Facts. Facts indeed. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I'm actually annoyed that I like the fucking Astro Bot because I really didn't want to go and have to buy something, and now I got to buy
Well,
that
that's
damn
the
thing.
question that comes up, right? And that one, it's happening. But I do think that when you're looking at the other ones where, we're talking about Silent Hill 2, Path of Exile was another
Path of
highlight,
Exile was
Until
fire.
Dawn. Um, you think of these games and you wonder, like, okay, so can I just go into Game Pass and so much is released that why do I have to go ahead and spend money? Even if you
Yeah,
still want the game, there is enough cushion out there for you to go ahead and wait until the game is on sale. And I think that's the trouble that they run into, right? You have
yeah,
to come correct and you have to go ahead and take pride in what you're presenting. If not, take several seats and don't whine when your game doesn't do well enough.
facts, facts. This pain was good, fam. Says, "What's
What's
up,
up,
guy? I
love?
saw that showcase, and that was 3 out of 10 straight ass juice dog shit showcase." I feel you, bro. I
Oh
feel
my
you.
God.
The homie, so Jacob Novit, man, thank you, bro,
Jacob,
for
thank
being
you
here.
so
Thank you for the $5
much.
super chat. Says Sony actually asked Xbox before buying Bungie because they needed to know how not wait what no not to make good game as service games, but they regret the decision soon. Facts. Yeah, I can tell you right now that Bungie purchase didn't show us shit because this game that they just showed us Concord, that shit looks so whack. It's so obvious that they took Overwatch and Guardians of the Galaxy and they said, "All right, we're going to try to make a story that looks like Guardians of the Galaxy
And what can
and
we
gameplay of
incorporate so
Overwatch."
that Disney doesn't sue us?
Right? Except that a Guardians game was already released and that shit
In the
was
game,
really
well,
good.
you love the story
Loved
as
it. Loved
well.
it. Loved it.
Again,
Loved
that's
it.
one of those situations when I say come correct.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Um Cypher says, all jokes aside, as far as PlayStation first party is concerned, Astro Bot was their best showing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, easy, easy. And
Hands
again,
down.
I didn't think I would like it, but it came out pretty good. There we go. All right. Gun Griffin says, actually, my true score was 1 out of 10. 90% were multiplats. The rest were small niche titles of no interest to anyone.
And
Yeah.
listen, we expected them because to have, at least 90% multi-plat, right? And we just
Yeah.
wanted to see how great these games could be that they have on their show and how they were going to kind of camouflage the fact that these games are going to other platform, which they tend to do so greatly. But the bigger question here comes from Twittery Snake, right? He says, all right, no baby steps. Where was Baby Step?
Oh, baby steps. Interesting. What happened to the baby steps?
Oh, Suicide Kings. I'm going to read this with a bit of sarcasm. Baby Steps could have saved that show.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it definitely would have been it would have been better than a lot of the shit that we saw there. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad actually. Okay, so we already ran through it, right? So Doodle, what's your score?
Oh boy, what are you doing? Oh, man. This is rough, see. I was not impressed even with some of the things that you may have looked at as a plus to me. There weren't. There were a couple of games that I can go ahead and see myself, um, playing, and then again, the question is, why would I go and invest when I have other options? Astro was the best thing there for PlayStation that I feel like it's something I will go ahead and pick up. Um, this is the rough one. I am gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Okay, so you're giving it a 4 out of 10. Is that a 4 out of 10 for as a PlayStation like event, or just in general? You're taking in consideration multiplats that you might have liked or things like that. Like, are you looking
I'm
at it from as
taking
a
I'm
PlayStation event or
I'm
from
taking it
general?
as a PlayStation event. I think the star there again was Astro Bot. I don't I don't see if I'm gonna go ahead and have access to these games and other platforms, I'm not looking at it as something special that I need PlayStation to go ahead and necessarily present to me or give to me in any way, because when I have choices, I'm gonna go elsewhere, right? I'm gonna go ahead where the graphics can look better, where it can run better. So, you know,
Okay.
damn, now I feel like that may when I go ahead and really get into it and bite my teeth into it, and I'm looking at it like a PlayStation show, maybe a 4 is quite generous.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that is looking at it with more of wiggle room than
Yeah, I
what
look
I
at a
just
4
explained.
4 as the general score for it. Remove PlayStation from the equation. If this was just a regular show that I'm supposed to be looking at, like, "Oh, what are these games that are being there?" Um, yeah, I would say probably a 4. Nothing was like, "Yo, what is happening? This looks
No.
amazing. I need this." But as a PlayStation event, it's a 3. Easy.
Yes. Yes.
Easy. Yeah.
I think that was generous. Um And I do think which lacks for other people as well. Like, I'm going into the idea and not because they made something that looked impressive necessarily with Astrobot. I'm going into it knowing what the first game was, right? And so I'm not sure that if I had just seen this for the first time, I would be sold on that game.
Agreed. Agreed. Now we got the homie and furious one. Thank you, bro, for being here. Thank you for
Thank
that
you so
$5 super chat.
much.
Says didn't see any of Sony's fabulous single player story driven games. Nah, that's because they ain't coming
They
anytime
are
soon,
on a
man.
break. And Ross's voice from
Yeah.
Friends.
And then you got the homie Jacob Novik, brother. Thank you for
Jacob,
being
thank
here.
you
Thank you
so
for that $5
much.
super chat. Says if Firewalk's Concord game really looks like that, I will be scared for how their horror game looks. Let me tell you something, Jacob. I gotta be dead ass with you right now. Right now, Firewalk better be afraid because this time next year, they might not even be here, bro.
You ain't
That's
lying.
I'm not. I don't see that they're gonna be here this time next
Oh
year.
my gosh. Suicide Kings says
They
they
should have just
should have
showed
just
movie
showed
trailers.
I think that would have made for a better show, you guys.
Oh my god. Why was the business show better than this one?
Oh my gosh, and you know I took the best nap of my life when that took place. And so that doesn't say much.
It's wild,
About
dude.
to cut that 4 in half.
Excuse me. The homie Rangy
Sliding
4
through. What's good,
sliding
baby?
through. What's good, fam? Says that man at the beginning looked like he sold drugs in the 80s. Yo, I'm I don't disagree. I don't disagree. That was
Wink,
quite the fucking
wink.
situation. Yeah, I really feel like almost like they have no shame. You know what I'm saying? You don't think PlayStation like they just don't have any shame. Like they don't sit there and say, "Man, this is what we're putting out there for like the fans."
Well, I this is the thing. I don't think they have any shame to go ahead and have, or any pride to protect. I feel like this is just a situation that they're in. They're shit at this moment, right? And so they present to us the greatest shit show that's ever been made. That's where they're at. And the
All
show
right.
begins.
It's show wait, it's silent because it's Silent
ようこ
Hill.
そ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしましたが、
It's like, it's in
今
you might
回
not
は
understand
サイレン
what
ト
he's
ヒル
saying.
2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。ぜひ最後まで配信をご覧ください。先ほどプレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントの新たなトレーラーが公開されましたが、それとはまた別のゲームプレイ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。
Hey, frame rate is horrible. You saw the leaves blowing at like 2 frames per second.
They have Pentiment though at 120 frames
True,
per second.
true. Can't be
So,
understated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the leaves struggling to flow. Faithfully remade in the original vision.
Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did.
Bro, if you're rowing a boat and the fog just goes around
I
you
say
like
go back
that,
in the house. Go in
like,
the damn
what the
house.
fuck? Holy shit.
I think the journey has come to a stop at that
We had a
moment.
letter. The name on the envelope said Mary.
Yo, the frame rate is killing me, fam.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. Is she really alive?
Graphically, it looks pretty decent right now. The fog
Do
looks
you
nice.
think that they saw at they looked at the frames and they were like, well, maybe I'll just give in to the spookiness. Let's just leave it like
Yeah.
that. Take the easy way out. But it's the Leafs are struggling.
Dude,
We're talking
he's
about Leafs,
struggling.
you guys. He may not make it past the fog.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Okay, I see the reflection in the
Yeah, but the
water
reflection is
to
stupid
the
because there's so
left.
much fog. You wouldn't
Yeah.
reflect. It's not reflecting the fog.
It's
You know what
not.
I'm saying? It's like you're in another world down there. Hey, wait. You saw how close he got to the door to open it? He pretty much opened that shit with his nose. Like, you didn't think to maybe have him stretch out his hand a little bit?
Maybe that's their way to open doors. See? Don't judge.
Jesus. Yo, I hope they're releasing this on PC. On PC, this might actually look pretty good.
Jacob Novik, thank you so much for that $5 super chat.
Go ahead, read it, baby.
I will actually be able to win a bid on an OG 2001 Xbox test unit and Art 774 tomorrow. Every MS worker had these to test games.
Is that the Silver X pickup that we're talking about? Oh,
Tell
wow.
us, Jacob.
You know, that shit has no arm. How threatening can that shit be?
Seriously, though. Oh, aside from the vomit, though,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
nasty.
But I get what you're saying. Will points out no shadows.
Yeah. And that fighting did not look impressive.
Gun Griffin as well.
It's all baked lighting. See how you can see the reflection, but it's too clear? Like, the fog is everywhere. It's supposed to break it up. Why would somebody have a
Just
nutrition
popping pills
supplement?
right there, just sitting in the middle of it too. Like you didn't even look through the damn trunk.
I do like the smoke effect. Like, the smoke effect is really well done. but then it disappears. It's like moving away from him. Like if the smoke is, why would it not? What the smoke should stay around him? I love how he sees that dead ass disgusting body. He's like, ooh,
just
good old box of matches. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. There's another side to blurry.
No shit, Sherlock. And I'm just saying, I wouldn't even pick up the note. I'll kind of read it from a distance.
What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What?
Oh, damn.
Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Jesus.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Con Griffin says, wait,
place
the
feels
blood is
so
full color, but nothing else
empty.
is?
More than the
And
other
now
places
the
we've
grass
been.
is in full color?
First of all, if you have a work associate that you work with and they're giving you a letter that they're trying to tell you something that your boss needs, and that's the way they write that shit, you fucking report them immediately.
Absolutely.
There's something
This doesn't
wrong with
look
them.
friendly. This doesn't look like a spot. Con
No.
Griffin also says no hair physics unless they are in a cinematic.
Basic shit, bro. Like, come on, man. You're making the game at the same time that fucking Hellblade was making their game.
Have some self-respect.
Have some self-respect, man. Put some energy into this shit. Like, they really want us to just do a comparison to the game that came out in like 94 or whatever the fuck it was.
There.
I do too,
Laura.
Con Griffin.
Wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
Shoot her in the leg.
God damn it.
Right?
Stop her from running around like a creep.
Yo,
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
keep it real. I will be out in seconds. Like, all right, well,
Where is that girl?
good riddance.
Like, even the lighting doesn't look great.
Here we go. Let's get crazy.
No reaction.
No.
It's the first time you've seen that shit, bro. No reaction. You just saying this is cool. I'm cool with this.
And you just gotta
Sound
run
is
by.
whack.
What if it comes back and sneaks up on you?
This is not a Did you hear it wind up?
I feel like there's enough time while she's winding up to go ahead and beat her ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, that took way too much time and energy.
It did for someone that, like, you're fighting someone that seemed like they were pretty much already dead.
Did they not see Hellblade 2 fights?
Yeah, apparently they
Like, what is this
didn't get a
shit?
chance to play it before.
Baby, I think there's a super chat.
Yes. Creed 20 Plaster. Thank you,
Oh,
love.
homie. Thank you, brother, for being here.
I have the Silent Hill HD collection. It looks better than this remake.
Oh my
Thank you so
god.
much for the $6 super chat. And hold on tight to your collection. Apparently,
Facts.
that's their peak.
Collected bent needle. First of all, he stabbed himself with that needle, which 100% he has tetanus now, right? Like
Yeah,
he's gonna die.
absolutely.
Like it's over. His life is done. How why is the frame rate on the shotgun so low? You
And
saw
why
how
his hand looks so plasticky.
God damn.
They trying to make Ken?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I like the shotgun.
Yep. But for what? You used a shotgun and it didn't do shit.
Apparently it didn't take her out for sure. For sure so.
It shot her instead of blood. It was like a puff of fucking dust came out of her.
Sprinkles.
What the fuck is she made of? The bug reveal.
Well, see, but they don't look like I didn't see any detail. They don't look like bugs. It was just these spots moving through.
Facts. This is like really basic, guys.
Agree.
Like, this is really basic looking. I am not. Oh shit! That got me. That got me, guys. I wasn't expecting that shit. He was looking at the hole. Wow.
He did like a seal, bro.
The fuck was that? That got me. I wasn't prepared for that shit. Goddamn, son, it was still scary.
Phil Gangster. He's got the answer for us.
Philly Gangster.
All right, you ready? She's made of pony powder.
Pony powder.
Yes. Can't find the message. Here we go.
That was
She's
the
made
answer.
of pony powder. That's why.
That makes sense now.
It does.
Bro, fuck this kid, dude.
Seriously. That's
Let
straight
her
up
ass
creepy.
run around this demented place. Obviously, she's cool with them.
Right?
Ain't nobody trying to
How
kill
do you
her.
know about Mary?
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
That was aggressive.
Fine. Don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay?
They
It's no
animated
place for
her the
kids.
best.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
What is it?
A letter. From Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
That's a setup, bro. Don't fucking go over there.
Fall for that shit,
Don't
bro.
fall for that shit.
Come on, you
dude.
go get the letter.
Be like, if you
The
put it
letter.
there, fucking go get it. You're running
Come
around
outta
with
here.
this. Nobody
How
trying
about
to
you
kill
tell
you.
me the letter that you read, right? Tell me what it says.
Yeah, you obviously remember. I don't need to see that shit.
Right?
In the back.
no
She sent it
pipe.
deeper.
You find
Wait
it.
here.
She seems pretty comfortable with the atmosphere. Yo, she locked them up.
No.
Yo, you got set up.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
let me out here, you little rat.
What a little
In your dream, shark face.
smart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Oh, snap. Stainless Arrow here for the kill. First of all, thank you so much for watching out. And thank you for that $2 super chat. Dan says,
Dan
voice
Lazaro, what's
actors
good,
from Wish. Damn. Damn.
Those are the voice actors from Wish. Yeah, Wish was not a great one. All right, so let me say this.
Say
it
it.
doesn't look great, right? It doesn't
It
look
doesn't.
great.
It doesn't.
Doesn't look great.
It's a lot
Look like
lacking.
it's probably going to be pretty bad to play. But did I get caught up in the story right there as I was watching that shit right now? Right? Yes. It's coming to
皆
Steam
さん
day and
い
day.
かがでしたで
You
しょ
saw
うか
that?
真
Yes.
のサイコロジカルホラーであり、シリーズ最高傑作として評されたサイレントヒル2のストーリーはその
We
ま
gotta
まに
play.
本作で
We
は
gotta
よりその
play.
世界観に没頭できるように
Yes, it is
ゲームデザイ
lacking,
ン
but
や
those
ユーザー
jump
体験を評
scares
価していま
and
す。
things like that,
そして
I
すでに
feel
発
like
表いたし
Same
ま
old
した通
game.
り、
You know what I'm saying?
発
Like the
売日
game was
は
still,
10月8日で
you know,
す。
it was still good.
こちらは
Listen, we're over
PlayStation
here with
5
the
と
facts.
Steam でリリースさ
let
れ
the
ま
brat
す。
die.
また、 PlayStation ストアと Steam に
The little
て
girl.
本日から予約の受付を開始しています。これからご紹介する事前予約特典などもご確認いただき、アクセスしてみてください。
Another day and date.
で
Hold
は、こ
on.
こからは
Isn't it
商品
single
ラインナッ
player,
プのご紹介です。
But it is.
本作のスタンダードエディションを事前予約してい
Hold on.
た
You're
だく
supposed
こ
to
と
play
で、
this game
特
dressed as
典
one
と
of
し
these
て
fucking
ミラ
people?
のマスクがつきます。
Come
そ
on.
して、プレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクも入手可能です。
That's wild.
続いては、デラックスエディションのご紹介です。デラックスエディションには、サイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくための、
Those freaking masks just take away from the idea of this being creepy. We already know
アートブックはコンセプトアーテ
that
ィ
is
ストの伊藤正
lacking.
宏さんがデザイン
Excuse
し
me.
たクリーチャーのほか、登場するキャラクターや
Moonlight-
様々な
Moonlight
ロケーションのコン
Moonlight
セプトアートが
says
130
every
枚以上収録さ
scary
れてい
movie,
ま
the white
す。
person always goes to the
また、
danger.
サウンド
People
トラック
who
は
are colored
今回も
are
原作
smart
と同
and
じ
get
ように
out
山岡明さんが
doing
手
it in
掛
the
けて
games
おり、
through now. Yeah,
原
for
作の楽曲のアレンジ版のほか、新曲
You
も
ain't
収録
lying.
されています。
We would have run out that bitch
ど
so
ちらも
fast.
シリーズファンの方には満足いただけるコンテンツになっていますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。そしてデラックスエディションも事前予約していただくことで、特典としてミラのマスクとプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクが入手可能です。さらに特別な特典として、いち早くサイレントヒル2を楽しんでいただくことができる48時間の先行アクセス券をプレゼントいたします。こちらの一覧表で各エディションの特典をご確認ください。サイレントヒル2をより早く体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上、発売をお待ちください。
Are they going to really spend this much time talking about
さ
this
て、
fucking thing?
コナミと
Like,
ゲ
what
ーム
else?
の開発会社である
They're
ブル
trying
ーバー
to
チー
make
ム
sure
がタ
that
ッグを
people
組
go
んで
to
お送りする
PlayStation
サイ
for
レン
it
トヒル
and
2
telling
で
you
すが、
the,
ブルー
the
バーチームの
mask
スタッフから
that
メ
you're
ッ
gonna
セージ
get
映
if
像を
you
受け
get
取
it
ってい
from
ます。
there. It's like
こち
no
らを
thank
ご覧ください。
I'm okay.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience, because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
We saw it. We saw it for sure.
I think the biggest change that we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original, but at the same time to still retain the familiarity of the game that player remembers from
I like the
20 years
smoke
ago.
in the game.
Our goal from the
Oh.
very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay to make it competitive in 2024.
In the remake, the story remains largely the same. However, with the magic of modern technology, we're able to expand on some of its aspects.
What modern
The
technology?
hardest
You didn't even touch
was
that
designing
shit.
combat. We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel
it better.
satisfaction while playing, remembering that we need to fit in horror genre standards.
Like, who plays an old game in now with a remake saying, man, I
So
wish
when
it
making
plays
a game with
identical to
static
that old
cameras,
shit? Like,
you
no.
as a designer have much more control
I wanna
over what
fucking-
players
I
sees,
wanna
where they
enjoy
go,
it
and
better
so on.
now.
The
I want the game
change
to
for
be
the
better
third-person
now.
perspective was a challenge. That being said, it's a chance for us to expand this world, to show the players new elements that were previously inaccessible, and just make this game richer.
So the main thing that requires rethinking was the fog, because it was called classic in the original game, and it's a veil that covers the world and makes the player to feel even more isolated.
Fog is good.
New
Fog is good.
technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions.
My
We can
baby,
tell
if you
so
have to say
much
fog is
through
good
just the
18
subtle changes in
times.
characters'
Every
faces.
time I see it, it's like, damn, it's like the redeeming quality for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like the thing that
The
I'm
presented
latching
gameplay
onto.
footage shows a fragment of
Remember.
the city from the beginning of the
CMoney,
game
the fog
and
is good.
sections in Brookhaven Hospital.
looks so good.
The fight against monsters is
The fog,
prepared in a
look
more
at that.
tactical form, and it's mainly based on the varied designs of the enemies. James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting your approach to a situation will be the key to success.
I just want to know,
However,
like, are
your
those
playing
monsters
style, among other
used
things,
to fighting?
determines what ending
Because
you
they're
will
just
discover.
walking around with this wrench always.
Yeah. They look like they're ready
And I
for
see no
attack
dead bodies around,
with
so it's like
the weapon,
本
but
当にサイレント
it's
ヒ
like
ル
their
2
first
を
fight
大
every
好きな
time.
人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。細部までこだわって作っていますのでご期待ください。
Oh shit.
さらにゲームの中でジェームス役、
Every time one
メ
says
ア
they
リーとマリア
performance
役を
captured
演
the
じてくれ
fog.
たキャストのインタビューも届いています。こちらもご覧ください。
This is the
So I'm
truth.
Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
Big
My
John
name is
says, are they
Salma
seriously talking
Gunnarsdottir,
about
and I play
graphics
Mary
after Hellblade 2?
Maria.
Right?
When you're playing an iconic
Oh, she
character
plays
such
the
as
little
James
girl.
Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing
She's
that I
playing a
paid
little
most
girl.
attention to was
apparently
the original game.
So he is not an action hero
He
by
plays
any
his- yeah,
means.
10 dog
He
shit.
is just a guy who
Does he
is
be
a little
like, I am
lost
not
at the
interested in
top
any of
his
this?
game, and
Thank you
in
for
a
being
sense
here,
of,
though.
Appreciate you rocking with
he
us.
is
Thank you.
to a greater extent in a bewildered state.
This is
So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made. And so it's not me creating something, it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important.
Oh, she plays the lady, not the
the
little
team
girl.
at Luba were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere.
Look at that fog.
Why does
for
it James
for
look so much
gamers.
like
I
Leon
do
from Resident
believe
Evil?
that this will be
True.
trying its very best to
That says it's
capture
locked to
and
PlayStation?
recapture
No, it's coming to
the atmosphere, the vibe,
PC,
and
right?
the
Yeah,
story,
PC.
and sometimes
PC,
like the
for sure.
literal words and moments of the original.
本作では俳優の
He was
表
a
情
part of
と
the
演技
game.
をパフォーマンスキャプチャーすることで心理描写を強化していますので、ぜひ期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画リターントゥサイレントヒルの最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
What is this? Is this a movie? Oh my god, is this gonna get me fucking struck on
I
goddamn
came to
YouTube?
adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me. I consider that the four first games are masterpiece, very modern and very transgressive piece of art. The second game is the most adult of all the Silent Hill. That's the story of James Sunderland. He has lost his beloved bride and he decided to go back to Silent Hill to find her. And he realized that basically the town has changed. It became something like a hell, his own hell. And he's
Oh wow,
going
when you
through
look at
all this
Silent Hill
circle
2.
to find that and find also
What it looked like
somewhere
back in the
a
day.
truth
Holy
about
shit.
himself. This film had
Wow.
an emotional level to the horror, and certainly because of that, the horror is even more disturbing, even more unsettling. I
So you're
consider
saying
that
it
the
was
first
shit
film
then,
was
so
like
that's
an
why it's
epic
shit now.
journey for horror. This one
Yeah.
is much more like a deep dive
Those
into
monsters
the
looked really
psychological
bad.
horror. On the first film, production design of Silent Hill was the big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this one, I had the great surprise to
Auntie
realize that the
says,
people who were going to help
"This is not
on
it."
the production design, but also on
Shout out
the
to
makeup,
Bunty.
but
What's
also
up?
Shout out to Bunty.
the
What's good,
costume,
fam?
but also
Like I see you.
every level of the film. I had in front of me very young technicians who knew the game, the film, and loved that. The level of enthusiasm that I met on this film to create that strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was thinking to myself, okay, I will have to explain a lot this film to my crew. And in fact, no, I didn't have to, because there was a 2.0 generation of Silent Hill lovers, and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of
Well, this guy's
design on this film,
he's acting like
so
this game is
high
from his youth.
because
Like this game is what?
Like it's from his youth, and like these other people, they're like the new generation of it. Like it's their generation.
Christoph is
of game,
really
for sure.
faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been really supportive.
We are working on their property, and we are working on their, let's say, the word treasure. I kept one of the main ideas of the first film, which is that all the creatures are played by dancers and acrobats. If the first film has not aged
Did by
badly,
Dan.
it's because the creatures were actually in front of the actor on the set. So all the monsters on this film are played by real person with physical gift. They have created a level of strangeness and harmony into the monstrosity of these things, which I think is actually very disturbing.
Fillmore Pocket says, "What is this? A TV show?"
Sorry,
I'm
America is not
freaking.
only
I'm with you,
author
bro.
of
I'm
the
confused as
first
fuck.
4 original game of the franchise. He was also the producer and the director of the game. So Akira Yamaoka,
He did the music,
through his music,
producing, and directed the game.
given to the game
And now he's
more
back.
than just the sound. He gave the soul. of
And
the
he
game.
looks
And I
pumped.
have a great knowledge
He's
about
thrilled.
soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Akira Yamaoka is on this film. That's very important for me.
Remake Station 5 says,
I'm
"It's so
working
special."
on this
As a remake.
I never thought
No.
that. It's exactly like adapting a great book. It's important.
Primo
to show
Drake says,
respect
"Can
and
you imagine
humility
trying to
into
cap for
this
this? I'd be embarrassed."
Yo, dead ass.
That's what he's
though.
doing. He's freaking capping hardcore. Masterpiece.
Jesse B
い
says
かがでした
Konami
で
will
しょう
always
か
find a way to fuck it up.
映画の完成が楽しみになりますね。
Thanks.
ゲームとは少し
Sadness,
異な
yeah,
る
it
解
ain't
釈で
that
作られ
old.
た
Exactly.
もう
That
一つの
motherfucker was
サイ
trying
レ
to
ントヒ
act
ル
like
2。
back in
ゲ
my
ームと
day. I
映画を
played
ぜひとも
Silent
両
Hill
方
2
体験
as
して
a
みてくだ
youngin.
さい。
Like, fucker, you
続いては
you were
サイレン
still
トヒルシリ
old.
ーズ
That's how
の
old
最
you are
新グッズ
compared to
情
when
報
this
を
game
ご覧
came
くだ
out.
さい。
What are you talking about?
最初にご紹介するのは、サイレントヒル
Oh
2
my
の
god, they're making an Android? They're out here just trying to sell all kinds of things.
Oh,
イメージ
Konami
版
poured
サイレ
this
ントヒル
shit
2
Come
に
on,
シリーズ
guys.
屈指の人気クリーチャー、レッドピラミッドシングが
Crackers,
ネンドロイドになって登場です。
Come get
オ
your
プションパー
Silent
ツとして
Hill
付属する
cereal.
大ナタと槍を付け替えてお楽しみいただけ
Becca
る仕様
says
となってい
Dynasty
ます。
Warriors is also coming to Xbox next
次の
year.
商品
I
は
believe
こ
that.
ちら。
Let's go.
月
What's
光
up,
よ
Becca?
り犬エンド6分の1スケール貯金箱スタチューの予約受付
Cypher
が
Type 1
いよ
says
いよ
serious.
本
They
日よ
need
り
to tell
始ま
us
りま
when
す。
they actually developed this
物語
remake. Yeah,
の
this
す
is
べて
like
は
an
芝
old
居の
game.
みん
It's
な
a,
が操作
a
してい
coin
た
bank
シンビン
statue. What in the shit, guys? This is how you know the thirst is real. They're like, guys, can we just make whatever we can and see how we can make some coins
フ
off
ァナ
of
ティ
this
ックから
shit?
はサイレントヒルに
Oh,
登場する
special
様々
coins.
なアイテムが実際の
Great.
商品となって登場します。まずはコインパ
I'm
ズルセレモニー
struggling
にます。
trying to be alright with
原
the
作の
game, and you
サイレ
guys
ント
want
ヒ
to
ル2
shovel
におい
this
て
shit down my
ブルーク
throat?
リーカ
They're
ーパ
like,
ー
they're
ト
gonna love this
105号室にあ
masterpiece
る
so
ブ
much.
レスタ
They're
ー
gonna
のくぼ
want
み
our
に入れる
time.
3枚のコインを再現しました。
Payne says,
コインの
what's up,
3枚
Bob?
セット
Here.
で
It
ゲー
says,
ム内のパ
did
ズ
you
ルを
hear
模し
that
た
guy
特
say
製
this
ディスプ
game
レ
is
イボック
not
スに
a
入れてお
action
届け
or
し
a
ます。
hero? So it's a walking simulator.
続
Let's
い
see
て
how the
パー
main
プ
meat
ルブル
is.
キー
Is
カー
this
ドとな
game?
り
This
ます。
game is great. You do nothing in it
こ
besides
ちらも
walk around.
原作のサイレント
Yeah,
ヒル
that
2
was
のブルックヘイブ
Oh
ン
my
病院にある
god.
リリー
Limited
スパズルの
edition
箱を開け
purple
るのに必要なパープルキーカードを再
card.
現しています。
Okay,
5000
okay.
点限定
Right,
シ
you
リア
are.
ルナンバーを
What's
封入
going
してお
on?
届けします。
He wants to
What is it
know.
that they're
ご紹
fucking
介した20
saying?
種
Lad
類以外に
says
も
this
ご
is
覧のグ
pure
ッズをご用意
comedy.
してい
You
ま
ain't
す。
lying,
詳
bro.
細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認くだ
Keychains,
さい。
guys. Get your
オフィ
keychains.
シャルコナミショップからの商品を
Oh,
ご紹介
Jack
し
it.
ます。
Oh my gosh.
まずは
Oh,
ジェームス
You
ジャ
gotta
ケッ
dress
トで
up
す。
to play the game.
サ
You
イ
know
レ
what
ン
I
トヒル
mean?
2主人公であ
I
る
guarantee
ジェ
you
ーム
there's
ス・
a
サンダ
pony
ーランド
somewhere
が
like, yeah,
原
fuck
作で着
yeah,
ているアウ
man.
ターを再現した
My
フォルムジャ
jacket.
ケットは
My chain.
武骨なスタイルとミステリアスな魅力を醸し出しています。
Oh
謎
my
の
Motherfucking
主人公
thing
怪
is
人
that
対
the
策に
ponies are
は
creaming in their
2人の
pants
ハ
from all these
ジ
bullshit
ェームスのジャケッ
shows.
トを着ればサイレントヒルの陰鬱な雰囲気を感じ取れる
Oh
かもし
my
れません。
god. What are we looking at
続い
here?
てサイレントヒル2
Jesus.
キーアートシャ
Oh
ドウ
my
ボックス
god.
です。
Key art
リ
shadow
メイク版
box.
サイレントヒル2の
You
キ
tell
ー
you
アート
Blasted
を
says
具
no
体的
thanks.
に
I'll
再
play the
現したシャドウボッ
original.
クス。ゲームの怪
Oh,
しげ
at
な
least when you
雰囲
play
気
the
を
original,
ご家
you
庭
know
のインテ
why
リ
it
アとし
looks
てお
like
楽しみい
shit.
ただけます。
You know what I'm saying? Like,
その他にもオフィシャルコ
there's
ナミ
no
ショップで
defending
は
Oh my god! I was close.
続いて、プレイステーション5で無料配信中のサイレントヒル
Full game free
ザ・
to
ショート
play.
メッセージ
Yo,
のご紹介です。
they said fuck it. It was a
現
demo.
在
Now
ま
they're
で
just
に
gonna
グ
release
ロ
the
ーバ
whole
ルで
game free.
250万以上のダウンロードをいただいてお
2.5
り、
million
これ
demo
までの
downloads
サイレントヒルシリーズのテーマを踏襲しつつ、現代に生きる人々へのメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。
That's wild.
これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズから独立した作品として遊んでいただけますので、ぜひプレイしてみてください。
It's still going
そ
for
して、
sure.
そのサイレントヒル
King
ザ・ショートメッセージか
J79.
らも魅力的なグッズが登場いたします。
King J was good, fam.
月光よ
Yeah.
り桜ヘッド
Primo
6
Drake
分の1
says
スケールスタチューが
Tim
ただい
Dog
ま
left
予
the
約受
Xbox
付
for
中で
this.
す。
Well, check Twitter. He's probably sweating that shit. Like, yeah, guys, that's Silent Hill. It looks amazing. It really shows that PlayStation cares about its audience. Cares about its box. It's got a Silent Hill.
Alfred Aponte says, man, this is a scam in process.
This
You already
is,
know.
like,
You already know.
I almost feel like we're taking part of something that we shouldn't.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But we've already committed to this shit. Guys, just come back tonight. In about 20 minutes, we'll have our end of May gaming block party. We got a bunch of people coming. It's gonna be dope. We got Retri, Nero, Fuzzy, Dark.
皆さんいかがでしたでしょう
Big
か
Sean,
サイレント
Sean.
ヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。それでは最後に
Big
本
Sean.
日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピックスを
Karim.
もう一度
Yeah, so Ballsean,
Silent
Fuzzy,
Hill は
Nero,
10月
Retri,
8日発
Hargeet,
売
Karim,
そ
and
して
Dark
本
Dark.
日から
Let's
予
go.
約開始となってお
It's gonna
り
be a
ます
party.
It's gonna be a party,
ぜひ皆
especially
さん
after
こ
this
の
shit
配信
show.
の後に
Yeah,
チ
yeah,
ェックをお
yeah,
願いします
We're gonna get to have a good
本
old
日
time
は
talking about
よう
this
やくサイレ
fucking
ントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて
of a
嬉しく
show.
思っていますぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います
And
またこのサイレントヒ
I'm
ル
just
トランス
saying,
ミッ
like,
シ
is
ョンで
everybody
Hey, yo,
okay with
when?
this?
今後も継続して
Lift
サイ
them
レ
up
ント
when
ヒ
you
ル
2
シリー
play.
ズの
minutes,
情
love.
報を
8
Yeah, 8
o'clock.
o'clock.
参りま
8
す
o'clock. This is
続
supposed to
報
be
を楽
done.
し
It
みに
was
してい
supposed to
て
be
くださ
42
い
minutes long.
本
It's
日は
42
ご視
right
聴いただ
now.
きありがとうござい
So
ま
this
し
should
た
be done, and then we'll be right back. This is literally gonna be the third fucking show today, bro. This is our second show. We'll be back.
Oh my gosh,
Hashtag
if you
emergency
missed our
thing.
first show, you gotta
Yep.
go check it out.
Oh, listen, it's gonna be on Steam. So again, I forget who was it, Fillmore? Who said it about I thought the single player games were coming day and date.
Yes, Fillmore
Silent Hill
Pockets.
2, day and date. Day and date.
Get it. Sounds like a song, huh?
I feel like it should be a song.
Ponies, what happened today? Say it, see.
No. This it's too
Day
far.
and date.
We can't sing to them.
Day and date.
Can't sing to these motherfuckers.
Ponies out in them streets crying today.
Oh,
Day
shit.
and date.
At the
Day
bottom of
and
the
date.
street. I was like, oh,
Sniffing
Silent
powder
Hill.
left and right because their state of play was
Oh
the
my
state of
God.
shit. Dog
The
shit.
state of
Get it.
shit. Dude.
Ponies in the street. This is how they started. Then this was how they, felt
Summer
throughout.
of Gaming. Thank you for watching. Okay. Well,
Wow.
wow. Thank you.
What a show.
What a show. What a show. Guys, I don't know what the fuck we just
I
experienced.
don't know what the heck.
This
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna tell
say.
you right now. I felt like I watched this shit for 3 months
Listen.
straight.
I don't know what we experienced, but I will say that I'm glad we experienced it with you. So that you
Absolutely.
suffered just as much as we did. Okay.
One Trick Pony says that's a hot record.
That is a hot
Doodle,
record,
listen, don't
Doodle.
entertain this. Don't entertain this mess.
Yo, Alfred Ponte, what's good, fam?
What's
Thank you,
up,
Play, for
baby?
being here. Thank you so much for finding out what just says.
Thank
I
you,
thought
love.
the single players were exclusive. LOL. Big up CMoney and Doodle and chat. Yo,
What's up, baby?
brother,
Thank
for
you
being
so
here. Appreciate
much.
you, man. Yo, again, the lies to our face.
Lies. There's some holes in this house.
Oh, shit.
There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house.
Cypher Type 1 says, I wish I had Seamus's time travel powers right now.
I wish he was here watching this show with us. I would love to hear his take.
Yeah, we should have told him to stay. Like, hey, just come back and watch this shit with us. Come back.
Phil,
All right.
Philly
Listen,
Gangster says, I can
never
never,
get that time back.
get that time back. You already know,
No.
baby.
No, you can't. You can't. This is just. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make the most out of this on our show. Okay, we're gonna
Yes.
have some
I'm
laughs.
with you, Mr. 7 Digit. They tried to make it seem like Silent Mid wasn't a multi-plat. They're out here trying to sell goodies. They're like, we know they ain't buying the games, but maybe they'll buy these shorts, these shorts, or the keychains.
Jesus Christ, this is so bad. This is
You
so
can make
bad.
this shit up, guys. This has
You
been
really can.
a whole other level. But guys, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
We
Thank
will.
you for rocking out with us and not allowing us to watch this shit by ourselves.
Yeah,
This
we don't
is
want
one
to
heck of a
embarrass ourselves
show.
and shit, being in this shit for too
Oh
long.
my gosh, Primo Drake. You guys are awesome. Last thing ponies need is booty shorts.
God damn. Oh my god.
Sonis wants to know who
Who
wears
wears
short
short
shorts.
shorts?
The ponies, baby.
Ponies
Ponies.
wear short shorts. Cypher says, from now on, this game shall be known as Silent Griff 2. Facts.
Oh my god, you guys
They
are
really
awesome.
want you to buy a whole bunch of shit, guys.
E-Ranks. Reforge gonna be working overtime tonight, trying to spin this into a positive tomorrow.
Facts. Indeed. Raging Cajun,
What's
good,
up,
man? Thank you for being
baby?
a member for 3 months. What is this pony dust did we just watch? Yes. What in the pony dust did we just watch? It's a problem. Guys, listen.
I feel like I got fed pony
Look,
powder, guys.
we love you all. Thank you so
We
much
love
for
you
rocking
guys.
with
Thank
us.
you so
We're gonna
much
be
for being
back
here.
in fucking 13 minutes. We're gonna try to
Yes.
eat something or something in between this time. So we will see you in a little bit. Be back. Doodle, we're gonna end the show the way we end every single show.
Woo.
Doodle,
Yes,
we're done.
we are.
Until 13 minutes.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.